Hello champions! In this set of blizzards, West Africa and North Africa was at one point halt, with an opportunity to expand to Orient and Southeastern Europe too and have everything on their two borders to guard. As the red player in this game, I decided to cap in Romania and go for Southeastern Europe and the Nari clubs combined in case nobody would cap there and the blue player didn't. As you can see, I suspected the purple player being in the corner since I didn't see him attacking anywhere else. And I saw the green player capping Gascony to go for this one border spin, which was amazing. Now in my turn I decided to be greedy and take over both of these holes at once. Not only one of them, but even two of them at once. So this way I'd be able to snowball the game, in case I actually be able to hold both of them at once. I saw the purple and blue players could break through me, but I was hoping for the best. Now the white player was actually the player to go for West Africa. So right there I saw upcoming threats, because eventually he'd expand to North Africa and Orient too, so I knew that eventually I'd have to deal with him. Now the blue player's capital spot was good, was Kharkiv, a good capital spot for the endgame, and potentially a good spot for the beginning of the game too, so as long as he's able to get to the Russian Empire fast. The Russian Empire is 4+7 troops, so like two different holes combined, guys, but the blue player, something happened right there and he decided to flag the game, leaving his capital with a single troop. Luckily, the purple player went to take over the blue player's capital, but he didn't decide to break through me, so I consider that being very lucky. And the green player in this turn finished taking over Spain. 14 throws by me, right where I got myself into a super good position. I decided to strengthen my capital because the purple player received so many troops, he decided not to take over my capital. But he could have easily done so, guys, so I definitely decided to strengthen my capital. And right where I expanded to Italy, which on one hand was a little bit greedy, guys. I thought the purple player might consider breaking through me, but right where it seems like he went to Eastern Europe. And I said thanks so that he wouldn't break through me. I indicated that I'd like to be a good neighbor. And in fact it was good for us to be good neighbors, because otherwise if we get into a conflict, then green and white could make a comeback, guys. But right there, to my surprise, the green player did all the dirty work breaking from the purple player, guys, which was a nice advantage to me. I was the strongest player in this game, and since I saw a white player taking over West Africa one point hold, I decided to break through a white player. Luckily, the white player only had 5 troops on his capital, so I was able to easily take over it, guys, and at the same time to break through West Africa, basically neutralizing the last possible threat for me. And now I should be in a good advantage, because the white player is way too weak to retaliate to me. In fact, he even decided to flag the game. And then since the green player broke through purple, the purple player would just simply obviously retake over these holes instead of breaking through me as well either. And the green player was either going to break through the purple player again, or just simply make a passive move and be neutral. So my position was really cool over there, guys, and the green player was smart to not go into a conflict with the purple player anymore. He allowed him holding these and just simply took a single territory. So I had to decide myself, do I go for West Africa, do I just simply take over it, expand my position over there, guys? But no. After receiving 27 troops, I knew that I should just simply go all in and attack a purple player, because if I neutralize him, then I'll be in a very good position, guys. And as you can see, the purple player didn't even have a British Empire. His position was actually much weaker than I thought at first. So as you can see right there, I'm really going to dominate the game, guys, because the purple player will receive nothing, and the green player only got Spain, so the green player's position is weak. Of course, the purple player broke through this, but I didn't really care as much, because I still hold Southeastern Europe and North Africa combined, so unless, for example, the green player would decide to break through North Africa, take over that capital in case he traded in a set additional, but he didn't do much. The green player didn't even take over France. I think at the very least he should have taken over France, because after taking over that territories, he still locked his capital, guys, so his capital would have been locked regardless. Right where I decided to expand my advantage, take over West Africa, expand to Orient too. Unfortunately, the black player had way too many troops for me to take, so I just simply finished taking over Orient next turn, but overall my position was looking good. 7 troops with purple, but purple player still had two capitals over there, guys, but He decided to just simply let the timer run out and he just simply quit the game, guys. He bought out, so it was me versus the green player, guys. Didn't understand what the green player was trying to do right where he just simply took over the British Empire, guys. So it seems like that could be an easy W for me. Let's see, 41 troops here. I decided to strengthen my capital and just simply finish taking over this Orient, you guys. I blitzed 8 troops of a black player. I discovered his capital. And I decided why not to finish taking over this capital too, because if I take over this capital, I have this amazing 2-point hold under 2 capital borders. Can you imagine that? Basically, that will be impossible for the green player to break for me. But let's see, what is the green player going to do? Was he really playing for the second place, or what was he trying to do right there, guys? I thought he was playing for the second place, but no, right there, the green player actually decided to attack me. And he went really aggressively right there, guys, on me attacking and breaking for a lot of stuff. Right where he found the last territory of a white player, guys, so that was well played by the green player, and these territories in the Russian Empire must be the last territories of a blue player. So this is what right where I decided to do next. I just simply added all of my troops to my biggest army, guys, and I decided to eliminate the blue player. I thought he could potentially be in Sevastopol too, but he wasn't. So right where I just simply eliminated him, and at first I wanted to go to eliminate the poor player too, guys, but when I decided to split some troops in my capital, so I just simply continued breaking through the green player. Right where I decided to continue even to break through Iceland, but what was here in the blitz, guys? Either way, I decided to fortify some troops back to have some proper defense on my borders. The poor player didn't come back to the game, he just simply skipped his turn again. The green player received 13 troops, obviously he still got Iceland and Spain. And Spain was even 1 point hole, guys, but as you can see, there's no way he'll just simply break through my holes. Through this double capital. In fact, I even have 3 capitals, but right where these were 2 border capitals, which was a really great position over there, guys, to have. I decided that I'll just simply continue going right there and eliminate the poor player from the game. After all, the green player stayed in the game, so he deserves better placement than the poor player does. That's where I decided to fortify back, guys, and next turn I might even completely finish dealing with the green player. As you can see right where he even moved out from his capital without making any attack, guys, so he gives a basically well played good game, green. Let's blitz your troops, let's take over your last capital, and with that was GG. Let's check out the ranks of my opponents, guys, and beginner, novice, and beginner.